Dad, are you crying?
Who is your daddy?
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
I am your father.
All right, welcome back to Two Dads, One Sippy Cup. We are having, I don't want to say we are having technical difficulties.
What do you mean?
Only
we
one of us.
We as a pod.
We as a pod are having technical difficulties. If somebody was to get fired over the technical difficulties, if we had to pick one person. Right now we're recording on Skype. That's why we look like we're right on top of you. It's not great. We'll get there. I don't know how it's gonna go today, but anyways, we recorded pretty much a half a pod yesterday. Didn't work for whatever reason, so we are back with fresh new stuff for you today. We're gonna talk about Halloween. We're gonna talk about I don't even know what we're gonna talk about. We're just gonna kind of see where the wind takes us today. I do got some things I want to bring up about Halloween. First off, what do you think about? So, like, I'm trying to remember back in the day. Do you think? I think I can answer this question. Your parents did not dress up for Halloween, did they?
My mom might have. Like I said in the pod we recorded yesterday. I don't remember a lot. Like. I have a horrible memory of even apparently college because I work with Nick, who obviously we were friends in college, and he'll like say stuff to me, and I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "That didn't happen." He's like, "Yeah, dude, it did," and I'm like, "Oh," so my like long-term memory is not that long ago. It's like, well, Nicole, that we've almost been out of college 10 years, so. But yeah, I have a bad memory. Put it that way.
True, yeah.
So I don't know if my parents dressed up. I can tell you my dad did. Like without knowing, I can tell you he didn't. And I can tell you that there's a high chance that my mom did, but I don't remember.
Right.
I mean, did your parents?
I remember that my parents dressed up occasionally. Like, I only really remember one because it was so funny, and my dad dressed up like a woman witch, and I remember he had like stockings on. So like that's the only one that I remember. But I guess my point...
well that one probably stuck out to you.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, hard when you were a kid.
Yeah, exactly.
You were like, the fuck?
Dad's dressed like a girl. Like,
yeah, like what?
But I guess my point was like I noticed a lot of people dressed up like with their kids, and maybe it's just because like we're all of our friends and like people that we know with kids have young kids. Do you think that's more now, or do you think it's just we're in it, so I'm noticing it?
So I think that it probably always happened on a way smaller scale. I think social media made things different, because chances are, I would say it's like a 25% of the people who dress up like with their kids is strictly for a picture.
Right.
For like if you took that away, I bet you 3/4 of the people who do it will still do it. But
you think so? You think that high of a number?
Yeah, because I also feel like, and this isn't bad or good or anything on either side of what I'm saying. I feel like parents that we know, I'm speaking for like from my experiences.
Right.
And it could just be because of how old we are. I feel like parents now are like more fun than they used to be.
I would agree with that. I think that's kind of true. I think parents are more willing to like just have fun and not like worry. But like maybe it might be circumstantial though. You know what I mean? Like our parents were like
well, that's why I said
we
like
kids. Yeah.
Like I can only speak of from what I know about like the people who I know who are parents.
Right.
So like I don't know, is that also me just being like, no, I'm the cool dad, I'm like fun or
True.
Or I don't know. It's a hard thing to say like unbiasedly, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I'm trying. I one I think it is too. I think like fathers are like way more hands-on now. than
Yeah.
ever before. So that just creates a different dynamic.
I agree. I think it changes it up because
I
like I think
guess.
what that does too is like because dads are more just generally involved. I'm not saying dads weren't involved back then, but like just looking even at my dad, like my dad was at work like 12 hours a day. My mom was home with us 12 hours a day. So like they were both pretty miserable some days. Like like whether it was dealing with us or dealing
Yeah,
with
sure.
work. Like I feel like now that there's this balance of who takes care of the kids and like you get breaks, like you're much more like in it. When you're with your kids, you're much more like there mentally. Where I feel like parents probably turn off. I mean,
Yeah.
I definitely turn off sometimes though. Like there's sometimes when in the morning I'm like, where's the kid? Like what happened?
Well, it's also, I feel like most parents we know personally, or it's like they only have one. I feel like when you have more than one, your entire life is obviously different, but like your parenting is different. You are gonna be 10 times more tired.
Right, right.
Like I can't even think about it. I can't even. I see Michael now, and I'm like, how would I be able to take care of another kid right now? He won't. He doesn't even let me go to the bathroom.
I texted
I'm
you
gonna
about
go
this
like
week.
take care of someone in front of
I
him.
am so over. Like, dude, I can't sit down and take a shit and battle somebody for the toilet paper and like make sure he doesn't stick his hand in the bowl with my excrement. Like, it's just chaos, and I don't like it, and it ruins my shit every morning, and I'm fucked for the whole day. It's like I have to do multiple shits after that because I can't do my full shit. It it's really tough. I think that's the worst thing for me is the shitting because like my babysitter was here yesterday and I got to like go and take a shit. I was just like, this is amazing.
Thank you. I just got a cupcake.
Nice, good for you, man.
What are you doing?
I want you to read it. Think I might start making it.
All right. Well, you're gonna have to hear it on the pod,
Oh, fine.
and I'm gonna make her wait till the end of the episode.
All the way through, no matter what.
That's good. What is there something written on the cupcake?
No, nothing's written on the cupcake, but she was just staring at me, and,
Oh.
and I'm like, "What's up?" And she wants me to rate the cupcake.
Oh, rate the cupcake. All right, stay tuned. If you stay all the way through the end of the episode, you'll get to hear the rating of the cupcake.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, can't just do it instantly. You gotta listen to the whole pod.
Yeah, we gotta make it. Yeah, I agree.
Or maybe I'll do it like not exactly. I can't do it at the end because then she could fast forward. Even though she does listen.
I think she's
But
our
you gotta
only
keep her
true
on her toes,
listener.
you know? Keep her-
I don't think if somebody else truly listens and hears this right now at minute 8.5 and it's not Nicole, I want to hear from you. Give us a comment. Tell us what you
Yeah,
think.
you know what's fucked up? The last episode we did, not the one that messed up, the one that we
Right.
put out there. We talked about Danny and we talked about nuns, and I brought it up to Danny. I go, "Want to know how I know you didn't listen to the pod this week?" And then I told him, and he was like, "Fuck." And nuns never. I haven't. And nuns. I'm gonna see nuns tomorrow, so I'm gonna bring it up to him and be like, "You know what? I know you don't listen to my podcast anymore, piece of shit."
Yeah, I know. I know Nuns doesn't listen for sure
Where?
not.
Yeah, because you were talking shit about him.
I was, yeah. I'm always talking shit to that
So-
guy. I don't know.
Yeah,
Poor guy.
it's fun. But where are we?
Okay, so
I got interrupted by a cupcake.
yeah, I don't know where we were. We were talking about Halloween costumes. Basically, I was saying like, do you think people wear more costumes? I think parents are wearing more costumes these days overall. Like my parents were not dressing up to go trick or treating with us.
I mean, I did last year. I didn't go trick or treating. I did it for like I kind. That's why I said that many people will still do it if there was no social media, because like, did I do it for the picture? Yeah, obviously. Like, I didn't do it for him. He didn't know.
Yeah,
But
I
that
mean,
picture is like for me. Like
right? No,
this year,
I don't think there's
it
anything
came
wrong
up
with
on my
doing
time
it for the
hop like
picture.
1 year ago,
Yeah.
and it was like
there's nothing wrong with like doing it to take a picture. There's no like shame in being like, yeah, like I want to post this on my social media so I remember next year this is what I did. Like there's no shame in that. I guess my point is more so that like I guess I don't have a point. I just think people dress up more. Maybe the reason is because of more accessibility to cameras and pictures and how good pictures come out nowadays. You know, I don't know. Like it's so much easier to take a picture and remember what happened last year. Like my favorite part of my day is when I see my Snapchat memory pictures.
Dude, think about all the pictures like parents have, like your parents have, or my parents have, or my grandma. Like it didn't matter. The pictures were fine, and they just and there was a million, and there were videos. Like
True. I mean, I don't know. There weren't millions of pictures. Like I have a couple pictures of me, but like it's not like there's like this loads of pictures of me. I don't think. I don't even know.
well, that's because your parents didn't love you, Vin.
Probably. Probably. Um Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess they didn't. Other news, my son is full-fledged walking now. So we are
Hey,
we're moving around the house. He's walking
that was
pretty
me
far now.
clapping.
So I think by the end of next week, like he's gonna be like really, really chaotic. He's been like going pretty much from room to room walking now, like getting his like turning ability on. It's pretty cool to watch. Like when he like catches himself, he's like, oh, and then like catches some speed forward and some momentum. Um, yeah, so it's been a fun couple weeks.
Now you're gonna learn. You're gonna start to learn if you have like a crazy boy or just like a normal baby. Because I have one of those crazy ones, who is a maniac and loves to fall off of stuff on purpose. He likes it.
I would say Vincent does that too. I don't know
So
if it's on purpose or not, but like if he's on the bed, he wants to crawl off the side of it, like just I don't know why.
yeah, honestly, like I'm very lucky that Michael is good with. He's very good if he's falling on the floor like head first to put his hands out and catch himself. If he wasn't, it just happened a half hour ago. We have like the Nugget Couch where it like comes apart. You build like forts with it, or like I don't know if Nicole snapped it to you.
I saw that you guys had that. So tell me about the couch. What is the couch? Because this is great for
It's
parents, right? This couch.
Yeah, it's called the Nugget. It's pretty expensive. It's like $250. But it has like two long pieces that you sit on, and then it comes with like two long triangle pillows,
Okay.
and if and it so it's four pieces, but the two long pieces fold in half, so you can like do different things with it. It's so Mikey like it's almost like he's going to the fucking gym, like the little gym class for like
Right.
gymnastics. Like it's like firm but like soft pad thing,
Okay. That's
and
cool.
so you can just make different things with it because it's movable.
And it's pretty
But
small.
it's
It's pretty
also
small,
technically a
like give or
couch.
take. Like it's not like a huge piece of furniture.
Yeah. No, I mean like lengthwise, it's probably like a love seat, like two
Oh,
two.
it's okay. So it's kind of long.
Yeah, it's
Fair.
pretty big. I mean, but like I said, it folds all different ways, and so Mikey, we had it set up where it was like two slides, like a triangle,
Like a teepee.
and so like you climb up one, like fall down. Yeah, like a teepee. Can you even say teepee
You
anymore?
could
Is
say
that like against the
teepee.
rules?
No, you could say teepee.
Um, so he fell off the side on this, and pull yourself together. Pull yourself together. We're professionals, okay? We're supposed to be professionals here.
That's cool. Yeah. So he
Anyway,
would fall off the sides of it and like.
Michael, Michael, yeah, and it got bad. Like he could have hurt himself really bad, but he caught his face. So luckily, he's good at that.
That's good. My
I'm
son
gonna eat.
is not
I'm
good
gonna
at
eat this
that.
cupcake.
Good for you. Before yesterday's pod, I was pushing him around on his little go kart thing or whatever the fuck it's called. I don't even know what you call it. Like I don't know, whatever. and he literally just jumped off face first and just smacked his face on the ground, like bit through his lip a little bit, like was bleeding. Chaos. Tasted his blood for the first time. That was surprising for him, I think. He's also we've been giving him cold milk lately, and every time he just goes spits it out, just like does not want the milk. I don't know what to do about it. So I don't know. He just drinks water now.
What do we do? What do we do with the icing on my mustache? You see it?
I do. I don't like it. It's gone. It's gone now.
I hope the people can hear it. A little ASMR.
A little ASMR of the cupcake mouth. That's not great. I don't think that's good for business.
Maybe we're in the wrong business.
Probably. I would say so.
Wait, I gotta rate this cupcake. Can you stop?
Oh yeah,
rushing me?
let's hear the rating of the cupcake. Let's hear how good it's getting.
Oh, it was a 10.
It was a 10. A 10 out of 10 cupcake.
Yeah.
That's pretty good, man.
Yep.
You're lucky, man. You got a 10 out of 10 cupcake.
Yeah, it wasn't cloggy, nothing.
Wasn't what?
Cloggy.
What's cloggy?
Do not know your baking terms, dude?
I don't know what cloggy is, no. It wasn't cloggy, you said.
Doesn't it? It wasn't. No, it was nice.
All right.
You got to start watching the Great British Show Baker Show.
Give me a
Good.
fucking break. I'm not. I don't watch anything that I don't. Okay, here. Let's talk about this. I will not watch any type of like real TV. Like, what do you call that? Like weekly show where like it's like real people competing.
Like reality?
Reality. Yeah. Yeah, that one. I will not watch any reality show. It does not matter ever, no matter what. I just don't. I
Why?
can't do it. I just hate it. I hate it so much. I just feel like we go round and round. Like, I don't need all the fucking commentary. Like, it's just the worst.
So, I watch Dancing with the Stars with my wife. And we sometimes talk about, like, what if me and my friends did Dancing with the Stars,
What do you mean? Like, if you got to go on the show?
But and like you and like Dan and Tom and Nuns and Rossi, like if all of us went, like who would do good, who would do this, like that's what we were talking about. Nicole thinks you'd go pretty far. She doesn't think you would be like the best dancer, but she thinks you would just try the hardest. Like she feels like you would be really in it.
I don't think the competition is stiff. I don't think it would be that hard to beat the people that you just named in a dancing competition. If I'm being honest, like in a competition like that.
No, but you have to. But well, do you know the premise of Dancing with the Stars? Like
I've seen a couple episodes, not even episodes. I've seen like the dances.
Yeah. So how like you get teamed up with a professional dancer, you have a week to learn a dance routine that they make.
Right.
Type of dance. So you do it, and then they do the dance together.
Here's the thing.
And
you know who always loses those things? The football players. Every time. They always lose.
That's not true.
It is 100% true.
That's not true. Dude, a guy from Rashad Jennings from the Giants won like 3 years ago and like went on tour with them.
Sorry, the linemen always lose. Like the bigger guy. So the big guys always lose those times.
They never have offensive linemen.
They had Von whatever the fuck. What the fuck is that guy's name?
Von Miller is different than an offensive fat white guy.
Yeah. So okay, you're right. You'd be much better at answer than Von Miller, I'm sure.
I would.
Who did your wife say would win?
I think she said you. I don't remember entirely. But so like let's play it out.
Let's play it out.
Tommy, he would go. He wouldn't even like do it.
But what would you do? Like let's talk about you. Like how would you do? Like seriously, what do you think would happen for you?
See, that's the thing. So I'm not like a super competitive person really anymore. Um, I just don't do anything competitively. What do I do competitively? Nothing.
Okay.
I don't. I don't. I don't like being against people. I don't play sports anymore, and
Okay.
so I'm not like super competitive.
But if there was $1 million at the end of this road for you, how much effort are you putting in?
Probably a lot, and I feel like I would be pretty good if I tried.
Well, that's the thing. Like there's a goal, right? If you win, you make money no matter what.
Yeah, but that's like saying, "Oh, you can win Survivor. You win." No, I wouldn't win Survivor. I wouldn't even attempt it.
Yeah, but this is not Survivor. This is Dancing with the Stars. All you got to do is try really hard and beat a bunch of washed up 30-year-old men. Like it's not like it's. I think the
That's
only thing that puts me ahead of any of the people you named is that I would try really, really hard, whether there was money involved or not.
correct. That's what we were saying. That's what me and Nicole were saying. Is like no matter what, you would be into it because we're watching now and Vinny from Jersey on it, and he's not good, but
Oh, really?
he like is really into it, and he tries like super hard, so he sticks around.
True, true.
So
Yeah, I don't know. I think I could.
I feel like I could go far, but
I took dancing lessons with Bay one time. We went twice.
oh, you
What?
what kind of dance?
We did
What kind
salsa
of dance?
and merengue. Like we did a couple things. We had a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
Go. What?
Why did we? I bought it for our anniversary one year or something. I don't know what it was. Or maybe a birthday. It was something like that.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
Pretty cute.
Um,
I mean, it worked. You were able to give her a baby.
I know. I was able to put one in her.
You know.
This weekend. Did we talk about on the pod last time that I have to go take pictures, like family photographs?
Yeah.
I don't remember if we talked about that on the pod or
I
not.
don't know. I know that
I think we did.
we've talked about it. I don't
True.
know. I will bring it up on the pod.
Well, yeah. So this weekend I
I
have
just
a
got
really
my Christmas
fun-filled
cards
weekend.
today.
I have my mother-in-law coming Friday. I have family photos on Saturday, and then so really exciting weekend for our household.
I can't wait to hear about it.
I know it's gonna be really exciting. I can't wait to. I'll keep the pod updated. In-laws are great. I think we all. I don't know. I think we all like the good old fish expression, right? You don't want them to stink up the house or whatever. I don't know. The thing is I because I live so far from people, people stay at my house so often that it's just like, sometimes I just like want my house to myself. It's like, you know.
I always want that.
Yeah, I like on the weekends, like especially, like this weekend I got my in-laws, next weekend I got my parents. Fucking next weekend I got to go for fucking Thanksgiving. It's too much. I don't need to see these people that much. I don't.
Well, how they say like, being a grandparent is like the best because you get to like spend all this time with the kid and then like give them back,
Right.
like give the kid back to his
Yeah.
parents. I think it's the same way with like parents now. Like for me, I just get to go to their house or they get to come here and then they go home or I go home.
Right. Right.
And it's over. You just are in a cycle for like 5 days.
Yeah, like I don't know. To be honest, I don't mind my parents because like my parents are the type of people that will like they see when I'm starting to get like when I'm done, like they can tell my temperature's rising, and they'll leave. Like, bro, the other day.
You make
What?
your parents 5 minutes into them coming.
Wait,
Your
what?
parents leave that soon, like 5 minutes into them showing up.
Why 5 minutes?
Because your fuse is the shortest fuse in the world.
No, it won't be 5 minutes. Like, for example, dude, last week or 2 weeks ago, whatever, my parents were here, and me and my dad went to my brother's to help him move in, about 2 hours away. We left at 7 in the morning. We were on our way back
Yeah,
at
we
like
know.
1 o'clock, whatever the fuck. On the way back. Did we talk about this already? No.
Yeah, on the last episode. Oh
Oh,
my
true.
god.
I'm not good at this. All right. Well, whatever. Yeah. Nobody listened, so no big deal if I tell the story twice.
Well, no, it's fucked up because we're not in like a groove, right? Because last weekend you
Right.
canceled the pod,
I did not
and then
cancel the pod. You canceled the pod. You were sick.
no, you canceled.
I don't think
I
that's
was
what
sick,
happened.
but you canceled.
Okay.
You're like, well, I'll fire you if you do it again. Like, all that stuff we talked about.
We had to talk.
All that stuff
Um.
we Discord is a piece of shit.
Oh wait. How about this? Okay. So since I already told that story, well, yeah, let's talk about. We got in the mail today. Or last night. We got a Mr. Potato Head for our son, like with all the little tiny pieces, and we have no idea who sent it. Just showed up.
Well, I did see like your snap of the Mr. Potato Head. You'd be surprised at how many gifts I received with no note or anything from Michael. Nothing. I have no clue.
Like I'm not the kind of person that's gonna post it on Instagram and say like, "Who got this for us? Like, let us know so I can thank you." No, you're a fucking dumb asshole who didn't put a card in it, and now I gotta pretend like I'm gonna care enough to go find out who gave him a Mr. Fucking Potato Head. I don't give a fuck. Now you don't get thanked.
Oh, you said Mr. Potato Head? That was from me. You're welcome.
Good, you're an idiot for giving my son a toy that he can't even play with. How about that? That's what I want to reach out to the person and tell them.
When Michael was born, do you know what
I know
our friend
exactly.
Tom got for him?
Did he give him like a Hot Wheels car? What did he get him? I forget.
He got him a giant. The box is like huge. It's a stainless steel dump truck for like 5-year-olds. That's what he showed up to my house like a week after Michael was born.
That's pretty funny.
I was like, thanks, Tom. It's just in my storage closet, just waiting for Michael to turn 7.
Bro, someone showed up to my house one time with like a set of teether keys that they like stopped at the grocery store on the way to my house and was like, I gotta get his son something, I guess. And then gave us those like rubber teether keys. Like he was like 7 months old. I was just like, what the fuck? Like, why did you get this?
They tried.
It was just one of those things
They were
where they were like, yeah, we gotta stop at the supermarket. I should try to get something for his son. And then the only thing there, and I know what supermarket they stopped at, and the reason I know that they got it from there is because like I went in there and there's one thing for kids, and it's those teether keys. I just thought it was funny. But yeah, I mean,
Yeah, well that's different, right? And well, here's the thing: someone who's buying you a Mr. Potato Head is either playing a joke on you.
no, it's not because the reason I know it's not you, and the reason I know that whoever it is not from my side is because they sent it to Marissa Pascal. So like, doesn't even make sense.
Oh, it was probably Joanne.
I think
Had to be Joanne.
I think it probably was. That would be my guess.
But that's got a lot of pieces, man. You better watch out.
No, I mean we put it away. I mean he can't play with. Dude, they're so small. They're so small. Like the only place he's gonna put them in is
So when can he even play with something like that?
it says 2
At
years.
3?
It says 2. The pieces
I
are
guess
probably
I don't know the
like
size.
okay, like this is like the size of it's the size of a golf ball. The pieces are this size flat. Like
Oh.
the
Okay.
thing is like they're not like round like this though. So like they're like thin. Like he could swallow it. They're just like this long.
Yeah. Yeah. See, when Michael does bad things like put something in his mouth that he shouldn't, he like runs up to you. He's not trying to like eat it. because he knows. He's just
Right.
trying to bust your fucking balls. Like where Chenzo just doesn't know. You would just eat it.
Yeah, like he's like not at the age where he's like, I'm gonna play a joke. He's at the age where he's like, oh fuck, I'm gonna die. Like,
No, I don't think he's thinking that either.
maybe not.
I just think he's saying, "Oh, this looks good."
All right, let's jump into our Reddit of the week.
Oh,
Ready?
I don't have it, so this is news to me.
I'm gonna read it to you. You ready? Can you pay attention for this long, or do you want me to send it to you to read along? I'm just gonna send it
Yes,
to you
I'll
so you
pay
can read along.
attention.
If you don't have good like listening comprehension, I don't want to fuck you up. All right, here we go. So there's a toddler that won't stay lying down. I didn't really read this.
A
What?
good student.
What? All right, here we go.
Read.
So I've got a 19-month. I don't know why they had to write it like this. It says I've got a 19-month, 1.5-year-old son. We all know what that means. Who basically won't go to sleep unless he is held and walked around the dark room.
Also, hold on. 19 months is not 1.5.
Yes, it is.
Older. Oh. NVM. No, it's not.
18 months is 1.5, so 19 months is also
it is.
1.5.
Yeah. No, he's 2 now. He's 2.
I said to my wife, once he turns 1, we are only doing halves, and that's it. I'm so sick of people asking how old he is.
Not 1.
And I'm like, he's 1. And they're like, oh, he just had his birthday? I'm like, no, not yet. People get so mad when I say that. All right, here we go. I've got a 19-month-old son who basically won't go to sleep unless he's held and walked around a dark room for 10 to 20 minutes. It was okay for us when he was younger and smaller. Now my wife can't hold him for this long due to his weight, 26 pounds. We sought help with a sleeping center attached to a local hospital to us, and they gave us some really helpful advice over a few days, and we stayed there. They stayed there. That's fucking wild. The change was to relax him enough through the quiet time and soft reading that he would lay still. We could pat his back, make shh sounds, and off he would go. When we first started this, it worked for a few weeks. Then he realized he can just stand up and move as he pleases. If we try and lay him back down, he will fight and cry to the point I'd have to overpower him to keep him lying down. Yeah, that'll help him go to sleep. Which even the thought of doing that feels so mean and tormenting. And so it went back to the original tactic of him being held and walked around until he's asleep, as this back and forth of him fighting and crying can last hours of his tears and misery versus me giving in and just holding him. I've spoken with friends, families, doctors, sleep doctors, iridiologists, and I'm just out of strategies. The Reddit community has saved me in the past. I'm hoping someone may have something, some tip, some wisdom from experience that may just be the key to this. What do we think here?
355.
What was that?
That was my phone. I was like reading something off the screen.
I thought you were like watching porn or something.
No.
So I ridiculous.
What?
I think this person's ridiculous.
Oh, I agree. This person's ridiculous. Like, right? There is no reason you should be bowing down to
When I
this.
put Michael to sleep, he stands up instantly.
Like, the only thing...
He stands up right away.
The only thing that makes me, like, sort of be like... I don't know. Like, when I was reading this one at first... I'm going to go to the comments right now, actually. Yeah, so they don't have him sleeping in a crib. He's just on a mattress on the floor. And like apparently this is like a Montessori thing, like I don't really get it, but apparently it's a thing. So I don't know. So I guess the thing is like can you imagine leaving Michael in the room and being like, "Go to sleep, man." Like like no, you have to lock him in a cage. Like that's the point of the crib, right?
If I tried to put Michael in a bed, there'd be so many things he could do. He would climb on top of his rocking chair, or the like footstool glider thing. He likes to stand on that and pretend like he's surfing. So that's really, really safe. He likes to pull outlets out of the socket, like plugs out of the outlet. He likes to do that. Um, Lock the door from the inside. He would get out and just barge into our room. So
Like it's
yeah,
just
no,
that's not an
there's
option. But this guy also wrote, he's like, yeah, like he'll just get up in his room and walk around babbling and won't go to sleep. Like, bro, who cares? Like, what do you care? He's just babbling. Like, he's not crying.
yeah.
I'm like judging this
Listen,
guy really
if-
hard, but I just think, I mean, like, you cannot give in to this kid every night like this. That's
Oh,
crazy.
I thought this was a woman. Got woman
I guess
vibes.
it could be.
It could be, but I feel like Reddit is just way more of a guy place.
I always assume everybody on Reddit's a man.
Yeah, yeah. Reddit's way more of like a just a guy place. I feel like if you're a woman on Reddit, kudos because there are some sick people on that website.
It really is. I don't know if this person is a man or a woman.
And it doesn't matter. It's just weird. My brain went woman. Your brain went man.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah. Either way, I think it's crazy to. First off, I don't know. Like, I'm not like a person that's gonna let him sit in the room hysterical crying, you know, for like hours on end. But I mean, you gotta try, right? Like, I don't even know. Like, do people do that? Do people just like
Yeah,
stay with their kid, even though, like, just so they don't cry ever?
yeah. Some people do.
True. I just can't do. I mean, like, I don't know. I usually wait about 10
Some-
minutes before I'll go in there.
We wait a certain amount of time, but we can kind of tell like the difference in like his bullshit cry versus like he's actually crying. It's subtle, but we know it by now. So it kind of all depends.
I agree. Like, a lot of times, like, if he's straight
Oh.
crying for minutes on end, I know we got to go in there. But, like, for the most part, like, it'll be like, cry, like, try to go back to sleep, cry, try to go back to sleep. And, like, you could tell he's trying to go back to sleep. So I'm like, nothing's wrong. Like, just go back to sleep, man. You'll figure it out.
Yeah, exactly. You could normally tell, but some people don't. That's on you. I feel like the only way to, if that's your thing, right? Like you're never gonna win that battle. So the only way to combat that is to bring that kid into your bed.
That's
It's
fucked.
the only way.
I'm so out on having the kid in my bed. I'm like, it's the opposite of what I need. I cannot sleep with him in my bed.
Yeah, but that's gonna change. It might not be a choice. I mean, it's a choice, I guess. You can always stop it, but like when he is old enough to be in a bed where he's going to get out of his bed and climb into your bed.
And no, I'm not allowing that. Maybe I am. I don't even know. I guess like the thing is like the problem is like
You will.
the problem is like I'm the one that hears everything. Like Marissa will be like, "Oh man, he just got up." I'm like, "No, we've been up for like an hour." Like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm the only one that wakes up for things.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, but so when when your kid, like 3-year-old, 4-year-old, like climbs in your bed at like 3 in the morning, is like, oh, I'm scared. Can I sleep here? You're gonna be like, no, go be scared in your fucking room, loser.
Yeah,
Or you're just gonna be like, you know what? Fuck it. You're gonna be like, fuck it. I want to sleep.
I'm sure
Let's
some
go.
nights
And
you
go
just
to
say
sleep.
fuck it. I think you have to draw a line though. You have to draw a line sometimes.
Yeah, but dude, if you do it, it's gonna be done. There's no like only tonight or only 2 nights this week. No, it's gonna happen whenever they want it to happen. If it ever
Right.
happens. If that gate is opened, there's no closing the gate. It is opened.
Yeah, no, that's a flood you don't want. All right. That is this week's episode of well, we agree that guy's an idiot, right? Do we agree that? I mean, like, let's just agree on that.
Mid exit.
I just want to be clear.
Mid-closing
I don't think
statements.
that guy is very smart. Like, he seems like he's being
That-
bitched around by a 2-year-old, and that's fine if you want to be. But like, you have to at least try the things like letting him cry it out a little bit. Like, you can't like just Be like my kid, the special kid who
Yeah.
has to be rocked to sleep until he's fucking 4 years old. Like that's wild. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, no.
I don't know. I just can't I can't fathom when people are
That
like
person's. That person,
like I just always
I
go
don't know.
back to like what
I
my
also
parents
feel like
did. Like if I survived my parents and my parents survived their parents, like your kid can cry for 10 minutes.
I don't know. I think anyone who posts something like that on Reddit is stupid. The only time I go to like I told you, I'm in like a baby thing. Like if it was normally about Michael's allergies. Like, hey, did anyone have a milk replacement that or they liked or
Right.
was good? I'm not going there for like parenting advice. I'm going there like for something in particular, like oh, like this rash
Like a
or
specific
like
recommendation.
like something
Yeah. Like
along those lines.
yeah. No, I know what you mean. Yeah.
So I think anyone like just ask your friends, dude. Why are you going to Reddit for about what should I do
Dude,
about my
I'm telling you
baby
right
like
now, that guy has no
climbing
fucking
on
friends.
the floor?
Okay.
Like cool, man.
Like, that guy has no friends. I'm telling you right
Well then I can't help you then. Then screw that guy
now.
or girl.
Or girl. Or non-binary
All right,
person.
now you can do it.
Um,
Now you can end it.
All right, now I can end it. Now it's over. The episode. The episode is over. You've made it. You've heard the rating of the cupcake. It got a 10 out of 10. I didn't get a
Right.
cupcake. And so that's it. Yeah, that's our episode. I'm sure that you will all like, comment, subscribe, discussing all of the things we talked about this episode. So good luck with your lives this week, and we'll see you next week.